Hey everyone, so I'm driving. Yes, I am paying attention to the road, but that is why I am not looking at the camera. I mainly wanted to go live because one, I'm exhausted and I'm trying to keep myself awake. And two, I really wanted to thank everybody for everything they've done. Last night at the Wine and Canvas event was very humbling. I've seen a lot of people that I haven't seen in many of years, all the way back to high school. I've seen people that I won't say that I didn't know cared, because I think everyone cares to some extent, but people that I wasn't exactly friends with came out and supported the event, and there's just nothing like being humbled by the amount of people that came out last night, the amount of people that participated in the Wine and Canvas, participated in the silent auction, did darts, played cards, drank beer, had fun, socialized. I mean, it was an amazing time, and I'm just humbled. We did get some news today. No, it's not about Delani, but it is about a little girl. I say little, she was a teenager, but little to me. She was our neighbor, so for a couple times that we were in there, she was right beside us, and we bonded from the get-go because she loved 21 Pilots and Delani loves 21 Pilots too. So bonded. The first time we were there, the girls had written all over Delani's door, and so that inspired other people on the unit to write all over their door, which was awesome. And so this little girl, her friends came and visited and wrote 21 Pilots all over the door, and of course Delani recognized the top symbol right away, and so we had to say hi. So anyway, so we really bonded with this little girl and her family and considered them part of our Riley family, which any of you that have ever been to Riley know what I'm talking about. You become very attached to the families and the kids and the nurses and the doctors, and it's just a big Riley family. So anyway, this little girl, they knew that she had a mass, a cancer. They couldn't figure out what was wrong with her. It took close to 30 days for them to diagnose what was wrong with her. They knew it was a sarcoma, but they didn't know what kind it was. They ended up diagnosing after sending out multiple biopsies to Harvard and Duke and hospitals all over the country. She had macrofibrosarcoma, which is a cancer that affects 1 in 3 million people. So this little girl was literally in the fight for her life, which are all of the people in that unit, a lot of the people in the whole entire hospital, in fact. But her parents live in the same little town that my sister-in-law lives in. I've seen her mom. I remember seeing them at the 21 Pilots concert in Louisville. So we just bonded on a whole nother level. Okay, sorry, I'm rambling. Found out the day before yesterday that her lungs were failing, and they weren't for sure. They contributed to her cancer, but we're not 110% sure exactly why her cancer was now attacking her lungs. Anyway, we found out today that she had passed yesterday. So, although I'm humbled by everyone that come out and supported Delani in her journey, I'm just asking for some prayers for his family and what they are going through. It hits home pretty hard when you feel like you're on top of the world because you have all these people praying and you have all these people supporting and people coming out of the woodworks to help and do things that they feel like are helpful, because they're not really for sure what else to do, which I appreciate. Please don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that at all. But it hits home pretty hard because it kind of makes you realize that it doesn't matter. This is a monster of a disease, and it does, and it takes what it wants. So as I'm driving home to see my baby, who this is the first time that I've been away from since she's been diagnosed, I'm asking for a little extra prayers for my family as we all get together and mourn the loss of our neighbor at Riley. So there's that. I also, to touch back on last night, I cried myself to sleep because I was so overwhelmed. I'm still overwhelmed by the amount of people that are just pouring out their love and their support, and like the Greasy Pickle, they're doing a Delani Day and donating profits, and the employees are wearing t-shirts and their wristbands and their, I mean, all kinds of things. They're selling the wristbands, and people that I don't know are buying these wristbands and creating awareness for this disease that is attacking my 4-year-old and attacking our family for that. Excuse me. So the Elks donating everything that they donated. Melissa, who did the instruction part of the painting last night, Joe, Abby, Jody at the Greasy Pickle, Josh Stewart, Megan Douglas, numerous people. I can't even name everyone. A lot of the people, I don't even know their names. But the fact that people are being this supportive just goes to show that there's still kindness and love in the world and humanity. It just means a lot. It means more than I think anyone will ever know. So, and it means a lot to the rest of my family as well. So there's Ava. She's kind of half asleep. There's Emma. Can't tell if you can see her or not. But they were there last night at the painting. And for them to see everybody there supporting our family and what we're going through, Emma said it was amazing. That's putting it lightly. So, I just really want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts, and ask for prayers for my family and for our neighbor family. I'm not going to say their names because that's not my place to tell people. Excuse me. But the struggle is real every day. And just when you think that things are great, you just never know. And I've said for a long time, ever since I experienced a pretty hard loss in my life, that you have to live every day to the fullest and like it's your last, because you never know what's going to happen. You never know what news you're going to get, and anything and everything. You just never know. And so just do that for me. Anyone that watches this video or is watching, I can't really tell because I'm not looking at the screen. Just live every day to the fullest. If you do anything, be thankful and love and be happy, and it's okay to be sad. but spread love and joy, and be thankful for what you have, because you never know. You just never know. But thank you guys very much. I am certainly looking forward to the event that we're having August 19th in Jeffersonville. People I don't even know are wanting to do a bike run, which is amazing. And then my graduating class of 1998, we are doing an event on the 26th, which is amazing. Once again, people that I haven't talked to since we graduated are stepping up and want to help and want to do things. So just thank you to everyone, and for the prayers and for the love and the support, and we definitely feel them, that's for sure. So as I sign off, I decided I blog pretty much every day to let everyone know what's going on, but I decided today, as I'm driving this almost 4-hour drive home, that I'm going to work on doing more live videos with my kids and with my husband and with Delani and everyone else, because I want it to be realistic. I want it to be real. I want people to see how all of this affects everyone. Obviously not just me and not Delani, but everyone, my whole entire family. So that's my goal. My goal is to go live once a week, continue to blog every day. I know sometimes I don't blog every day, but something. I had quite a few people tell me to keep blogging, keep writing, because they love reading it and it gives them inspiration and strength. And that means the world to me, because I have quite a few critics who don't like the fact that I blog and share her story and share the struggles, not just the good times but the bad times. I mean, her losing her hair and having it shaved off, and her not wanting to take her medicine, and her chemo treatments, anything and everything, anything negative. People want to hear the positive, they don't want to hear the negative. And I started this blog and I started this page because my goal was to be realistic with anything and everything, because no one knows about this disease. No one knows that there's less than 700 people in the world that are diagnosed with this cancer every year. 0 to 1 year old, you have a 99 to 99.5% chance of beating it. The older you get, the harder that it is. I haven't really spoken of this, but we've been told Delani has a 30% chance. But you know what? That's 30%. That's 30% more than other kids have. And if there's anything that I've learned, is that this little girl, man, she's a fighter. She's been a fighter from day one, and she fought to live from day one. And some of you that know me know that story. But she's a fighter, and we're going to kick this cancer's ass. That is for sure. Especially with everyone's prayers and love and support. We feel them. She feels them. She's even said she likes to get on and look at people's comments and the birthday cards. Oh my gosh, 56 birthday cards, you guys. 56. A lot of them from people that we didn't even know. She was in complete and total awe. She was happier to open those 56 birthday cards than to open her actual birthday presents. So, not that I'm saying sending her cards or anything like that. It's just the fact that she knows that there's people out there that she doesn't know that are loving and supporting and, praying. And to her, that gives her strength. I know that a lot of people have said that they find strength from her every day. She finds strength from you guys. So keep it up. To the naysayers who don't want to hear the negative stuff, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm trying to raise awareness and trying to help people find out so they don't go almost 6 months with doctors telling them the wrong thing and telling us to ignore the pain and everything else that she went through. I don't want anyone else to go through that. So it's my mission right now to, and the rest of my life actually, to raise awareness and help people in any way that I can to get through their struggles and create them triumphs. So help them create triumph. So like I said last night at the Winding Canvas, it's kind of like an elephant in the room, and no one wants to talk about it. No one wants to approach you and talk about it, and they don't really know what to say but sorry and why, and it's unfair, and you know what, no one knows why. We don't know why a lot of the things that happen on a day-to-day basis happen. It's not about why. Turn that down, please. We'll find out the reason why eventually. Yeah, it kind of sucks getting to that point and finding it out, but we'll find out. There is a reason why. As far as being fair, you know what? Life isn't about being fair. Equal doesn't equal fair, and fair doesn't equal equal. Things happen, and this little girl is stronger than a lot of people. My family's stronger. We're closer than ever, and if this happens so we could be the strong family to raise awareness and bring people together, then that's the why, that's the reason. So anyway, sorry, I'm kind of rambling. Like I told you, I'm trying to stay awake. Excuse me. So thank you all so much. If you missed last night and you really wanted to come, I know the band contest was going on, which awesome job. Jay County took #1 at home on the home court. Awesome. If you all want a painting, trust me, I have a trunk load. We can arrange that. So I love you guys. I appreciate anything and everything that you do, the love, the support, the prayers, the planning of activities. It's amazing. It's awesome, and my family appreciates it as well. Hug your babies tonight. Hug your family tonight. You never know when it's going to be your last moment or what's going to happen next. And say so. Love you guys, and I will work on going live once a week, and hopefully I can not ramble as much. Oh my Lord, ramble as much. So have a great day and have a good rest of the weekend. Enjoy this beautiful weather.